Beauty surrounds us in South Texas. From the pristine beaches of South Padre Island, the beautiful oxbow waterways known as Resacas in Brownsville and San Benito, to the stunning subtropical flora and fauna in the area's many wildlife preserves, the Rio Grande Valley is a year-round recreational paradise for visitors and locals alike. Much of the allure of our region is its blending of two cultures. Straddled between the US and Mexico border, this area attracts tourists from all across the globe. Past efforts to promote tourism targeted those who enjoy golfing, fishing, birding, or beachgoing. However, demographics are changing the definition of tourism, which is dramatically moving toward the more active tourists.
I love waking up early in the morning, getting in the water, paddling, enjoying the sunrise, the early morning breeze, early morning cup of coffee, and just a great adventure, enjoying the waterways here in Brownsville. Paddleboarding is the fastest growing sport in the world right now. And we decided to bring it to Brownsville to show how beautiful and natural areas and waterways are and bring this natural beauty to the community. We're very excited to be part of this active tourism plan. It will help a lot of our business to bring these paddling trails, Texas paddling trails, and being open statewide to this possibility and this tourism.
Studies show that most tourists now want to discover a destination by bicycle or on foot rather than by car, and are just as likely to adventure into a wildlife preserve on a kayak or even cycle many miles to experience firsthand the nature, local culture, and history of a place. With everything the Rio Grande Valley has to offer, active tourists are paying more attention to our region, and it only makes sense that we strive to capture and grow this crucial market. The active tourist has a higher discretionary income, spends more time in a community, and tends to favor local versus chain businesses. There are tremendous opportunities for local entrepreneurs to flourish and make the lower Rio Grande Valley one of the premier destinations for active tourism, giving a focus to economic growth that benefits the economy and creates infrastructure that our local residents can enjoy.
The Rio Grande Valley is in a unique position in that we have a lot of land to expand into. So we can learn from a lot of other cities like Austin, Dallas, even San Antonio, and larger cities across the country that are starting to kind of backtrack to try and plan these types of active transport plans into their city that's already fully built. So I really can't wait to see how this progresses in the next 5, 10, 20, and 30 years.
Our greatest assets in Cameron County lay in the natural beauty of our coastlines, waterways, wildlife, weather, culture, and history. The active plan is unifying the region around one vision: to become the premier destination for active tourists. The active plan boasts 170 miles of off-road trails and 100 more miles of on-road routes, enhancing the existing Texas Tropical Trail network. It also features 60 miles of kayak trails from Port Isabel and South Bay to Harlingen and San Benito. The goal is to link all of our cities and their natural, unique, and historic attractions through an active transportation and tourism network. This plan builds off the existing efforts in each of our communities to create the necessary infrastructure and framework for regional cooperation. This impressive and unprecedented effort is bringing together 10 cities in Cameron County to collaborate, share resources, market, and promote one unified active plan.
I know that South Texas is a big pass-through for a lot of cyclists coming from north, even from Canada. People do trips down to South America by bike. So I think being near the border puts us in a good position, and I can't wait to help cyclists who are doing a transcontinental journey to be a stopping point for that process, help them get ready to continue their journey.
There is growth in this sector already, so now is the time to plan and invest for the future. Whether a stand-up paddling, boarding, rental, and lessons in Rancho Viejo, or the new 7th and Park bike and coffee shop along Linear Trail in Brownsville, millennial entrepreneurs are investing in this market.
Clients love going out on our kayak tours. We teach them a little bit about the history of whatever body of water we're in, so that's something cool. Someone could have lived there for 15, 20 years, but never knew that story. So now they drive over a bridge and look at this body of water, and now they have a full story of what they can tell their family and friends that come in to visit them. We have people from Illinois, people from California that called. I had some clients from Florida that called, and they were just getting info for when they'll be coming in and asking for, programs of are we going to take them out on dolphin watches and different things that we could possibly do here. We're one of the top destinations in the world for migratory birds, but people don't have access the way that they would like to in order to go see them. So if we're able to provide a service that creates a very special way of looking at this bird or viewing the bird, then that's where our market is. We want people to be coming in from all over the world and enjoying what we have in Brownsville, what we have in South Texas. So there are a lot of opportunities to get tourists out here for different wildlife.
An active tourism plan that creates a map for enhancing local habitats, wildlife, and our rich history and unique culture ensures we will preserve and grow the legacy of our unique home for generations to come. Not only will our active tourists enjoy our trails and a healthier lifestyle, but our locals will too. For anyone looking for an adventure, the Rio Grande Valley is the place to go.